Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Francis Martes is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Romine, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Striding in, Daniel Munoz. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Dan Vogelbach is next. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 strike.
Munoz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-1 home is fastball that misses. The 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Into the box, Cameron Perkins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Standing in now, number 28. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Three runs already home here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Tacoma leads it 3-0. Marco Gonzalez, a native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now in the box, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gap or with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Tucker, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 3rd, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. To 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the 2nd inning now from Minute Maid Park. Tacoma's out on top 3-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chuck Taylor, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the 1st inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the 2nd. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
That would bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Heredia is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mike Marjorie.
Digging in now, Mike Marjima. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tacoma leads it 3-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Gonzalez, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball just a bit up. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Max Stassi, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. The tag gets one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Tyler.
So coming to the plate, Tyler White, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Andrew Romine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrew Romine.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Fastball called for strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Daniel Munoz. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Dan Vogelbach. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Derek Fisher the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Derek Fisher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Heredia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 14.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sierra. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit toward the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now, Kyle Tucker. And he hits it hard to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. Tacoma's out on top, 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kirk Neuenhuis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Left side, but well foul. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cameron Perkins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Cameron Perkins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Neuenhuis gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box, number 28. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The left fielder, number 31, Chuck Taylor.
Digging in, Chuck Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Neuenheis rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Guillermo Heredia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The next 0-2. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Perkins is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Chris Nunn answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Mike Margima, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Andrew Romine, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in now, Daniel Munoz. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Tacoma leads it 8-0. Digging in, Gary Cox.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. There's a strike. Stands at second with no outs. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Two and one.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Max Stassi, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Dan Vogelbach. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he sails this one up and under his chin. Quite a start to the inning here. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. So striding forward now, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cameron Perkins.
Ready for another chance, Cameron Perkins. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Tyler White will bat next. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Romine into shallow left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14.
Ready now. Sierra hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. At the plate, number 28, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 28.
Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chuck Taylor. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cox giving chase, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The next 0-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fisher is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Tacoma's out on top 8-0. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Tucker, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Cox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Vogelback is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. Tacoma leads it 8-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So digging in now, Mike Margema. He went down on strikes last time up.
Mike Margema.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Andrew Roman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Roman. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Daniel Munoz waits on deck. Yeah. 3-1. The 3-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Daniel Munoz. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Dan Vogelbach is next as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Standing in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Four runs here in this half inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 28.
Standing in, number 28. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Just missing here. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Chuck Taylor would be next. A high fastball is in there.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up now, Chuck Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 is a ball high and inside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1. Hit to third. Davis brings it in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. Tacoma's out on top, 12-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel, to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Dribbled up the line, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Max Stassi.
Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Taylor, and that's the third out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Margima. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fisher's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Striding in once again, Andrew Romine. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Fisher is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Now at the plate, Daniel Munoz. First pitch on its way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Very high, 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Tucker, and that ends the inning. Tyler White will bat next. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Popped up. Vogelback shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Now batting, Derek Fisher. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Sierra. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Heredia. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. James Hoyt comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Settling in now, Dan Vogelback. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The right fielder, number 6, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Comes set with the 0-1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Striding forward now is the DH, Cameron Perkins. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 delivery, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, number 28, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Ball 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and one, here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. Neuenhuis is off at first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cox moves over, and that retires the side. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Tacoma leads it 12-0. Roenis Elias, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Roenis Elias.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Kyle Tucker waits on deck. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Heredia going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And to score, the runner from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Count even now at 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner at third here, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready once again, Yuli Gurriel, and their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Cox, base runner at first with 1 out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out with the man at first. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Tacoma scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Marco Gonzalez earns his first win of the season. Francis Martez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.